good tips for you affecting your health.
Well, Katie, autoimmune disease affects over 50 million Americans. In fact, it is the same disease that recently claimed the life of music legend Glenn Frey of the Eagles. Dr. Rob is in the house with more on the disease and what you need to know about it. You know, such a sad story, of course, so many Eagles fans. And
terribly sad. I mean, if you grew up in the 70s and the 80s, the Eagles wasn't just about music. You did things to the Eagles. I kissed my first girl. I drove my first car. I took road trips. I broke up with girlfriends. And I did it to Eagles songs. So, you know, the loss of Glenn Frey is certainly sad for people like me that grew up in the 70s.
So this definitely hit home for you. Specifically, you know, this is why you wanted to bring this topic up of autoimmune disease. That is the disease that claimed his life. So it's very timely to talk about it now, and a lot of people deal with it.
Yes, they do. And autoimmune disease is when your own body's immune system starts to attack the cells in the body. And it can attack all kinds of cells. The thyroid gland, the adrenal glands, the heart, the bones, the joints, the stomach, the brain, the nervous system. And so it attacks all these different tissues, and people can feel just absolutely terrible. And the sad thing about autoimmune disease, it usually takes several years till somebody is accurately diagnosed, and then therapies can begin to start to treat the problems of autoimmune disease.
And I noticed that there were a lot of symptoms that I was seeing, and you were saying it could take a long time before somebody realized, you know, that's exactly what they had, because there's so many different symptoms that they think that it could be just some kind of disorder or some other disorder or something like that.
And it usually starts very slowly. Fatigue, weight gain, sometimes weight loss, rashes, bone pain, joint pain, nervous issues, anxiety, depression issues. Then if it's attacking endocrine glands like thyroid problems, adrenal problems, other hormone problems as well. So it can be very subtle, and it takes time usually for it to develop. And it's usually about 5 to 6, 7 years before somebody's actually diagnosed.
Really? So what should people do? You know, obviously if anything seems like it's out of whack, you start feeling ill, I mean, you need to go to the hospital or go to your doctor right away.
Well, the best place to start is to start with your physician and then to get appropriate testing. In particular, Cyrex panels, which is a multiple autoimmune panel that you can have your doctor run, which will let you know what tissues in your body are actually being attacked. So that's a good place to start. And then a lot of people with immune problems also have micronutrient deficiencies. So another test is the SpectraCell test, which lets us know what their intracellular nutrient level is. Then testing hormone levels, testing adrenal levels, and actually even testing stool cultures, as funny as that may sound. But people with intestinal problems from immune disease get bacterial overgrowth, they get yeast infections, other parasites can affect their bowels. So make sure you get the appropriate testing, but then eliminating the things that you know aggravate it, whether they're personal ones, items, for example, like coffee, soda, tea, chocolate. Definitely don't want to smoke. You want to avoid alcohol, nightshade vegetables. You don't want to be drinking lots of soda, for example. So all those items really help. So you want to eliminate those things so it can decrease that immune system burden, because you can never get rid of autoimmune disease, but you can calm it down.
And as you were saying, the first step is to go see your physician. They might even see you. Where can people go and find you at?
Well, they can find me at renewhealth.com.
Okay. Dr. Rob, it's always a pleasure having you on the show.
Great to be here.
All right.